grammar and spelling are some of the most fundamental things that we need to be valuing in our society nowadays, and they're just being thrown out the window. Nobody cares.
Language and communication. Throw it out the window. No, we need it.
We need it.
It's the crux of our society.
Of how we communicate and how the society works.
It's all we have in these strange times.
It's all we got, Kat. We don't have no grammar.
I don't know what we're gonna do if we ain't got no grammar, Zach.
Where are you in the world right now?
I just got back to LA. Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the same time zone then.
Yes, we are. Yeah, I was home seeing the fam for the holiday, and now I'm back at it.
Are they in New York?
Kansas City.
Everything's up to date in Kansas City.
It is. Gone about as far as they can go.
They went and built the skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as buildings are to grow. The irony is that I'm moving to Oklahoma, and we're singing a song from Oklahoma right now.
It's true. Yeah. It's just meta. It's all the layers of meta.
Is it so meta?
Oh my God, it's like super meta.
It's super meta. So how's your New Year's been so far? New Year's? See, I just did it.
Zach.
No, gosh, it's just a bad habit. It's a bad habit. How's your new year going thus far?
It's going. I'm just packing I'm about to head out again for another thing. But yeah, I'm just packing.
So cryptic. I'm about to head out again for another thing.
Well, you know how it goes. Like, you never know how much we can say.
I'm assuming some work stuff.
Yeah.
Copy that. You excited?
I am excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a fun, creative jaunt.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nice to get out of LA and be working again. I mean, you've been working through this whole pandemic, but, you know.
Well, no, not the whole pandemic. I mean, the pandemic was March of 2020. I didn't actually get to work until November of 2020. So there was a good bit where I was sitting around losing my mind, and I mean, legitimately losing my mind, and like my mental health went spiraling down. But you know, that also taught me a lot about myself that I still didn't know. I thought I had done all the work that I needed to do when I had my breakdown that I had in 2017. And by the way, all this stuff I'm writing about in a book that I'm writing right now. So anybody out there that I'm going to touch on some of these things, but I'm writing a book and it'll come out next year. When does it come out? Next June, I think. Yeah.
I want a copy.
All about mental health and my mental health journey and how I lost my mind and how I got it back again, and then how I lost it again, and then how I got it back again, and how it's a journey, guys. Mental health is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It is not a it is the journey. It is not the destination, because we're going to be working on it our entire lives. Healing is an never ending but beautiful process, in that it's always happening. We're always healing bits of ourselves, right?
Yes? Always growing, always changing, finding the beauty in the imperfection. It's what we do.
That's exactly right. Are you a proponent of therapy, Kat?
I am a new coming dabbler to therapy, and it's like I haven't gotten fully into it, just because I never have found the time and the right way of doing it.
Sure. Yeah.
But I'm a proponent of it. I think I've have a lot of friends that it's been like extremely beneficial for. Yeah. It's just never been my go-to. I think it's just, I have so many. Yeah.
But also you're also young and pretty well balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, by the way, which is not like anybody can go to therapy, and everybody should go to therapy regardless of their age, I fully believe. But I found myself at 37 after thinking I was well balanced, thinking that I had dealt with all of the things that I needed to deal with in my life. But there was so much unresolved trauma and things that I didn't realize I was still carrying around. And growing up in a household that was super not healthy, and not recognizing that it wasn't healthy. And, you know, I feel like you might've been blessed with a slightly more stable household. And maybe not.
I have some amazing friends and some amazing parts of my family that I had great examples and not so great examples in my family. I had people that handled things with joy and sure. with, you know, the healthy ways and some that didn't. But I call you a lot of times when I need advice on things, as you know.
That is true. That is true. And I'm always happy to, that's one of the things I love about all the things that I've learned in therapy is now I get to tell other people about all that stuff. You know, not that I'm a qualified therapist, by the way. For all of my, any of my friends, sorry, I gotta get myself comfortable here. My legs, I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, and I'm, you know, when you sit that way too long, and all of a sudden, like, you can't feel your legs anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, I love all the things that I've learned in therapy because I love being able to talk about them, and hopefully they can, you know, pay dividends down the road for other people. So I'm grateful that you feel safe and comfortable enough to reach out to me, and I can impart some of those things to you.
Of course. Well, you've got the wisdom of the journey, and just you've got such a great head on your shoulders, and I just adore you. So, you know.
Thank you. Well, I mean, technically, I do have the wisdom of Solomon. That's part of you know, Shazam. It's just natural. It's just natural in me.
It's true.
Yeah. So what are you doing with the rest of your night? We got 23 minutes until the ball drops.
I might pour scotch to toast the new year. Other than that, I'm just trying to get my life organized because I've been here, there, and everywhere the last couple of months, and this is the first quiet moment I've had in a while, which is sort of nice.
And when do you jet out again?
The 2nd or 3rd, I leave.
Are we gonna try and get a game of Mafia in before you take off?
I would love to try.
Can we please text Kyle and figure out how we can get one of those together?
Let's rally the troops, man.
All right, let's
rally. If one of us proposes it, the other one can back the other up. We got a game. I love that we're planning this.
By the way, I do this with Razzle all the time. It's like, yo, we gotta like prod Kyle. I mean, he's a dad. I mean, you know, he's got stuff on his plate.
He's got kiddos. He's got a life going on.
Yeah, totes my goats. All right, I love you so much. I'm gonna jump off with you, and then I'm gonna see if there's some other folks out there that might want to jump on. But I'm just gonna do some Q&A.
I saw Rachel was in the comments. So I was gonna be like, Rachel.
See if Zaggy's still on.
If you see her, send her my love.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not even sure how to jump off with you, so I think you're gonna have to be the one to jump off because I don't know how to do it.
I shall do so.
Okay. You're the best.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.